the goal is, we'll start with me. I will, like with both of the ladies, introduce them and talk about the amygdala, the hippocampus, and the AELC, and go through them with that. You guys will witness this, and then just kind of pay attention to what you witness. And then from there, you guys are going to take it from there to continue to go on and share the other stuff about the PPA, the hand under hand, and all of that stuff. So I educate, you guys bring it forward on how to work with it. Got it?
And then what we do is we make sure that if we're gonna do this, she said she wants us to work on the PPA. And one more time, Marie, what was the other one?
The PPA, the hand under hand.
The hand under hand.
Yeah, which is part of the PPA.
Mm-hmm. So that part is what we're all agreeing that what we're gonna work with and how we work with them.
Right, right. So first would be the education piece. So I have to, go over them, all that little hand stuff that we did, which do I have to do it?
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. So, well, I'll take them through the different hand signs and explanations of the amygdala, which is the threat perceiver, the needs meter, and the pleasure seeker. So, threat. Wait. I got it. I'll get it somewhere in here. Right here. I don't know. Anyways.
Just threat, something like that.
I think so. So
Threat is push away.
Oh yeah, threat. The needs. So
pleasure.
hands out, hands in. The need, and then the pleasure is like Fonzie, like yeah. Remember? And then the fright, flight, and fight, which is the thumbs. So we're I forgot this one.
That was it. Fright is the threat.
So fright is, I don't remember.
Fright is the threat, right?
I don't remember. Flight.
The amygdala controls
and then fight. Yeah. And then we do the hide, or the seek, and then remember the pinkies, the seek with the pinkies, and then hide, pull back, and then the hippocampus. So we learn and remember time awareness, the time awareness, the familiar, unfamiliar, familiar. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So then I will ask the group, how was this experience for you as someone trying to learn these parts of the limbic system? So I have to get that down first though, before I disperse it to these girls, because otherwise they're going to be like, you lost me. Yeah. So ask them that. And then I can ask them if it's being easier for them to recall these parts by using the hands, or does it make them feel like you're just, waddling or whatever. So we'll kind of see, and then maybe you guys listened for what their responses are with that. And then we'll take them through the process and ask them why it is important for us, I'm going to call us healthcare professionals, caregivers in the field, to learn these parts of the brain and what they do. And we'll just listen to each one of their responses. I'll be curious to hear what each one of them have to say. And actually everybody that we train that really doesn't know all that these things come from here. It's over, the specific part of the brain. It might be easier for these folks to recall these parts by using this approach of teaching. So that's why he taught us this. So I'm going to try to teach them the same thing, so that they get it.
Marie, are you able to show video or pictures of the brain
can.
and the areas that you're talking about?
Yeah. So when we meet with them, I think it's probably a good idea that we, the pictures that we got, I think it's a good idea that we show those pictures. I think it's also a good idea that we give them a notebook and have them write down this information, or, take any notes that they are going to need. And then next we're going to connect to figure it out. So I want them to think back and how they learned these parts of the brain in school. Did you have a teacher who did this with you, or did you have another method? I honestly, for me, I can't even remember back in school learning about all of this, unfortunately. I would be interested to talk with someone like who's in
nursing school or something.
yeah,
To see if
well,
they're-
even
or
just like
younger.
high school.
Yeah.
You know, I'd have to ask Haley. If you had a better understanding of what each part of the brain does, so ask them, do you now understand what each part of the brain does? And I guess for me, because of the behavior of both of these, it was like, do you view things differently now? Like, are you going to look at people with dementia differently than what you perceived them as before? You know? And then ask them how it could help, or if they don't feel so, ask them what I or we can do to help better understand why, you know, folks living with dementia see it this way, you know. And then we're going to apply it. So looking at the experience, what seemed to help you remember the information, and what is the one thing you might do going forward to help folks hold on to information you're giving them. So, you know, for me, I'll ask them what's the one thing that, you know, I want them to hold on to, and that they're gonna walk away that's like gonna stick here. And that's one thing when I do my memory at home that I ask them, tell me one thing about each video that has stuck in your mind that you're gonna continue to use forward. And then just tell them, now looking at how dementia can affect the brain from the slides, we'll show them that. What is one area of the brain you might want to check out to better understand how it works, and what you might see in dementia and how affecting it is. I'm worried that, I shouldn't say worried, but I think these people that we train and we show the pictures of the brain are going to be just as astonished as we were when we saw them. To know that, okay, you have this brain that's like this, and all of a sudden by the time it's like this, you know what I mean? So that'll be my part in what I will do with them.
All right, so then I got a question then, because you're gonna go through that. Do you want us to go through the vision part then, so they can kind of understand?
The states.
No,
Shut 'em up.
I
Like,
wouldn't
just
go. I wouldn't necessarily go through the gems, to be honest with you. But what I would do is I would go through. Where is it?
Maybe the different types.
Nope. The PPA resource card, the PPC, and the PAS resource card.
Okay.
I would use this card as your guide when you're going through it with them.
Okay, so that's the first one you want us to do, so you don't want us to touch like the gems or anything like that.
I think I would first, you know, if there's anything that I go through that you guys feel that, oh God, I saw, you know, Sharonda scratching her head, or I saw Keitha making a face or something like that, you know, maybe ask them questions, and I would just say, you know what, let's go over some ways that you can approach someone with dementia.
And that's
So
exactly
for
like that.
Keitha, and basically for
For
Sharonda
Sharonda.
too, the client or client's spouse isn't getting in your face. You know what I mean?
And that's what I think.
And part of it is a supportive stance. You know, number one, a supportive stance. They probably neither of them were using a supportive stance in this situation. And I understand that Sharonda has a nervous laugh, but she has to learn how to curve that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm working on.
Because with that nervous laugh, it is perceived as a threat to Lowell. So.
And that's what I told her. So we are working on that as well.
Yep.
So that's wonderful.
So then from there, I would teach them about this hand under hand, the positive approach, because we're gonna, you know, part of that is your stance, right? Keeping your distance, standing off to the side, you know, and just going in like that. So, you know, making that positive personal connection. And I think at any point in time, even with either of these two caregivers, if they're with a client, and really everybody should know that if you're with a client, at any point in time, there is if you feel that your client is getting agitated, use a positive connection. Say something nice about their shirt, their necklace, their earrings, whatever, their pants, their hair. Distraction, yep. Say something positive and nice about it. And it might change their mood. It might change their behavior, you know? And that's the thing is I don't think that people understand that. I know that when Raven was with, what's her name? What was that client's name?
Not Natty.
You know who I'm talking about though, right?
Curtis?
Yeah.
I don't remember her name though.
Okay, but the client,
Yeah.
I said to her, just agree with everything that she says.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's off the charts, off the wall. Agree with it.
Yeah.
And she did. And guess what? Her shift turned out that day to be a heck of a lot better because she
Yeah.
agreed. Oh, yeah, your son's picking you up. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's pack your bag.
Yeah.
So, okay.
That's great. So,
Oh, are these mine?
Yes.
so after that, then we are going to work on coaching.
Yeah.
And like I think Marie already identified a couple good things that we should work on, and that would be using the PPA, getting in supportive stance. So,
And
should
then
we
maybe
practice-
going through this experience, well, this is the trainer experience, but maybe going through your coaching cycle and use this as your guide to kind of go with it.
We're gonna teach them supportive stance, and then we're gonna teach them hand under hand. Is that what we're all agreeing on?
I don't know, but
Or
the
a
hand on the
positive,
hand.
or a
Yeah,
positive personal
positive.
connection
That's
actually
right.
would probably be.
The positive personal connection would be better because if you can pull anything positive out at any point in time throughout the, you know,
Because the hand under hand is usually like with the clients that need assistance,
Correct.
kind of.
correct,
So 90% of our clients are just gonna need to
right.
be
Sometimes
that
it's
positive connection. Versus
well, and
hand
sometimes
under
it's
hand.
just that redirecting with that
Mhm.
positive connection rather than like redirecting from this way to this way. We're going to redirect the conversation and the atmosphere that's going on.
So, do we need to demonstrate? We need to demonstrate to these caregivers first.
Yep.
This approach.
Yep.
And then we'll have them re-demonstrate back to us.
Correct.
Practice it.
Correct.
So demonstrate to them, show them, and then just like we did in our training videos, they made us get up and you guys do it now.
Karina, do you want me to demonstrate to you, or vice versa, or Mary? do you
Good
want-
job.
Are you?
Good job. You got it.
Well, do you want to start, or should I?
Go ahead. It doesn't matter to me.
I will. I will do the coaching at
Okay.
this point. So, Karina, I'm Diane, and I'd like to teach you a little bit about the Teepa Snow PPA, they call it, Positive Physical Approach. They found that this is a method to help meet your client and it starts you off on a good foot. It's a much more positive way, less intimidating to the client. So some of the things, this is how the steps go, and I'll show it to you the first time, and then if you're okay, then I'll have you try it back for me.
Okay.
So the first thing you do is you don't come in right away up close. You start about 6 feet back. I'm gonna carry my note if that's okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what we're-
So you start about 6 feet back. At this stage is when you get their attention. And hi, Karina, I'm Diane.
Hi.
Hi. After that, I'll come in a little bit closer, nice and slow, and then I'm going to get down on your level. And can we shake hands? Hi, how are you today? Very good. Now, you can also touch somebody up on their joints, and that helps keep them calm too. But they find this is a nice way to get people in a calm mood and more receptive to learning and listening. So, how do you want to practice on me then? Do you want to try it yourself, or would you, please?
It's close.
I'm always like,
Give me a choice.
would you like to see me do it again, or are you ready to try it?
Perfect. I'll try it.
Okay, all right. And you feel free to look at the notes too if you like.
Okay.
I want you to be comfortable doing this.
Can I see the notes?
Of course.
Okay.
Actually, I'll move over here so you can come in closer.
So you're saying I should stand about here? Is that
I'm
what?
about 6 feet away.
Oh,
So,
okay. 6 feet.
yeah, when you start the
I
approach.
can do that. So about right here is okay?
Perfect.
Okay. Hey, how you doing?
Now, let's start again. The first thing is you want to hold your hand up and acknowledge the person.
Uh-huh.
And
Just like this?
just hi. You would start by, hi Diane, I'm Karina. That would be a nice way to greet somebody.
Hey, what's up?
Well, my name's Diane, but you could call me Diane if you like.
Hi, Diane. I'm Karina. How are you?
Hi Karina, I'm good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
You're
wonderful.
so friendly.
Like right here?
Oh, you're too close to me. And you're up too
Uh-oh,
high.
Uh-oh.
Let's practice that again.
Okay.
Remember, you're supposed to get down at eye level. And,
Okay.
So let's try it again.
Am I doing all right?
Yeah, good.
Okay. I'm sorry, what were we supposed to, like right here?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diane. I'm Karina. How are you?
Hi there. I'm okay. Hi.
Hi there.
Perfect. Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I like you. I'm glad you came to see me.
I love this wonderful red shirt of yours.
Thanks. It's my favorite.
It looks great. Looks
Excellent.
great on you. So how you feeling today? Here, or here?
Real good now.
Wonderful. And we're done.
All right. Well, Karina,
Okay.
have a seat. Tell me, how do you think you did?
I think I did okay.
What two things went really good for you?
I think I approached slow,
Mhm.
and I said hi.
Yeah, you did good. You did good. If there was one little thing that you wanted to try to make better next time, what would it be?
I think, maybe just coming in I don't know, can I see the picture?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. Well, maybe open my hand first and then come on in.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
You want to try it again right now, or would you like me to show you how to do that?
I'll try it again right now.
Okay, let's just take it at that point when you're standing 6 feet away and.
Hi, Diane. I'm Karina.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. That was much better, Karina. You did good.
Good. Thank you.
You did great.
Good.
You did great. Well, so do you feel like that you need to practice again?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. Very good. I think you did great.
Thank you.
And
Good.
so that would be for the training on the PPA. Right. So the other thing that we talked about was doing the PAS, right?
Yep. The
Positive action.
positive
Oh, the
action starter, or even the positive personal connection. The positive personal connection is, and we want to try to use that if someone's agitated.
Okay. So Mary, do you want to work on that one?
Sure.
Do you want me to be your guinea pig?
Sure.
So, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So, is one of the things then, like after we do this coaching,
Mm-hmm.
the training and then the coaching, is the idea then that we want to ask them or connect with them Like, do we want to go out and see them 2 weeks from now? You know what I mean? Or what's the follow-up part?
There we go. We
Well,
forgot
that
about
would
the
be
follow-up.
our decision.
Your decision
no,
or
no,
combined?
I think
Including the caregiver?
I don't know if I would include the you can include the caregiver in that, because let's say, what if you think they're doing a great job but they're not comfortable just yet? I think we should give them the option, or I think we should say, hey, you know what, why don't I stop out and see you in 2-3 weeks? Let's just see how you're doing with
I think
this.
that's exactly what he wants us to say too.
Or
Yeah.
depending on how we feel with the whole coaching bit, we could say we want to stop out your next shift to see how
Right.
it goes, and then from that point maybe
And
be
you
like
know,
2 more weeks. Maybe we'll swing out and just make sure it's still going okay.
You're right. And instead of my just talking to Karina about doing it today, we need
Right.
to set up a long-term
Right.
plan of
Correct.
practice. And
Corrections. And
when
I
we're
think
gonna-
that's what he wants us to do.
Yeah.
yeah,
To keep doing.
Okay.
so
And
that
the
it
next-
sets in
Set,
their
right.
head.
right. So in the next coaching cycle,
Yeah.
that would be important.
Yeah, you did good with this.
Yes, you did.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm. All right.
All right, so this is just a tad bit confusing to me still.
Okay.
This whole, because what Karina and Diane just did was
Mhm.
also the greeting, it's
Yep.
all the positive personal connections as
Mhm.
well, and the complimenting of the shirt, and then like redoing it. It's like all part of the.
Yep. So why don't you do this PPA with the greet, the
Okay.
introduction with the hand under ham, the
Okay.
handshake, and all of that stuff? But then why don't you throw in one of these two? Just my suggestion. I don't mean to tell you what to do.
No, please do. 'Cause-
You told her the positive action starters just
Mhm.
for that?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right.
I'm just gonna eat my orange.
Maybe I can eat your orange. Hi, Marie. Hi, Mary.
My name's Marie.
Well, nice to meet you, Marie. What are you eating there?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
Well, that looks really good. Oh, here, how
Okay.
about we get a tissue for you?
Okay.
Here, we'll put that in the tissue.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was chewy.
That was chewy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
So, that really does look good, though. Is that an orange?
Mhm.
Yeah?
It's orange.
Yeah. Did your family bring that for you?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know? It just
It was just
appeared.
here.
It just came. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I love your blue shirt.
Oh,
That looks nice.
I thought it was purple.
Oh, well, purple. I'm sorry. I'm colorblind sometimes. Purple. Yeah, we'll go with purple. That looks nice.
Okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You wanted to eat that orange, don't you?
Well, she's doing a pretty good job there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Can I? Oh, you need another tissue?
No.
Yeah. Did you want me to stay and visit with you, or did you want to eat your orange?
You eat it.
Oh, well, thank you, but I just had lunch. I appreciate that offer.
Eat it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
You eat and I eat. Cheers.
You eat. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
No, you eat it. You're supposed to eat it.
Yes, ma'am.
You can eat these.
All right. Well, what else did I miss, ladies?
I don't. She was cut.
Time out.
Oh, how do I stop
no,
this?